So we're now at the very beginning of a very important phase of Synod 21 to 24, the first of two General Assemblies, which consist of over 400 people, mostly bishops, but many others, for the first time a very significant number of lay people. I was at a Synod just 10 years ago. It was completely different. Back in 2012 we sat in tiered seating and people spoke strictly hierarchically. So those of us who are so-called experts were up at the very back of the row, and the cardinals and the archbishops at the bottom and so on. That's all done away with. People are sitting in round tables, very much as equals. Everybody has the same right to speak and the same length of time to speak. And that's interspersed with periods of silence, which is not just dead time, but it's actually time to absorb and reflect on what has been said. Above all, listening to what people said on the ground, and making sure that what was said in the various continental phases and discussions said in the ordinary parish halls and communities is actually going to be listened to and hopefully feed in to the decisions that will eventually emerge from the Synod overall. So there's 400 people in the Assembly at the moment, and there are different roles. Most of those who are there are voting members, bishops, priests, lay people. Then there are invited guests and delegates from the other Christian churches. And then there are those of us who are experts. We're not there to vote. We're there to support the overall assembly process in ensuring that it does what it set itself out to do. But it's entirely a supportive role. And at the end of the day, it is the members who direct this process, as we say, with Peter and under Peter, sub petro et cum petro. In the end of the day, this whole process is advisory and consultative to Pope Francis. When this particular General Assembly is over, of course, there will be a synthesis document produced, and I think we will all feel free then to elaborate on that and speak about that and encourage a very worthwhile conversation over the next 12 months until we have the second General Assembly and the closing of this particular synodal process.